YouTube, it's Ashley, and I'm going to be filming another video today. If you watched my previous video, you'll also have the same shirt on because I'm filming on the same day. This is actually going to be another tag video. This is going to be part 1 of 2 because if I put it in one part, it'll be too long and it will not load on YouTube on my phone. So I have to do it in 2 parts. And this is called the Guilty or Innocent tag, and there's a list of questions, and I wrote down that you answer if you're innocent or you're guilty. So there's 29. I'll answer 15 in this one and 14 in the next one. So we'll go ahead and we will get this started. I saw this on Kristen Lee 314's page, and I will leave her video linked down below if you'd like to check it out. So we will go ahead and we will get this started. The first question is, saying you're letting a dish soak when in reality you just don't feel like washing it. Yes, I am certainly guilty of that. I hate washing dishes by hand, so if I have to let a dish soak before I can wash it out, I hate doing that, and I hate washing dishes by hand. I always put my dishes in a dishwasher because literally I think washing dishes is the most disgusting thing ever. So I hate washing dishes, so I will let it soak for a little while. Yes, I will, before I actually wash it. Next is restarting the dryer to avoid folding. I have done that before, but it's mostly because I wash my husband. He has work clothes, and I don't wash them all at one time. I usually wash one outfit a day because they're filthy, and I hate putting them with other clothes because where he works, that's just really dirty. So I like washing them separate. So I will wash them and get them clean, and then I'll stick them in the load of clothes that I've already dried. That way they'll dry faster and they'll be ready for his work. Third question is, hide when you're eating so you don't have to share with your kids. And yes, I do that. And the only reason why I do that is I have 3 toddlers. 3 toddler girls and a toddler boy. So I have 4 toddlers, and if I want to eat anything in peace, I certainly have to hide, because if I don't, they are all over me, and it's just ridiculous to have to deal with. So yes, I do that. I am guilty of that. The fourth question is obeying the 5-second rule. Yes, I do obey this 5-second rule, but I always rinse my stuff off after. I mean, like if it's a piece of fruit or anything that you can stick into the water and wash it off, yes, I will do that. But if it's like something you can't, I'll throw that away because I don't like getting all those germs on it. But if I can rinse it off, yes, I'll certainly do that. The 5th question is, say it's an hour later to get your kids to go to bed. No, I don't do that. Like I said, I have 4 toddlers, and mostly they're not on a sleeping schedule. They usually go to sleep when I do. So when I go to bed, they go to bed. So no, I don't do that. So I'm not guilty of that. I'm innocent. 6, rewashing the laundry you forgot was in the washer. Yes, I do that several times. I will completely forget that I'd washed a load of clothes, and it'll sit there, and then I'll have to rewash it. So, because you don't want to put clothes that are sit out in wet clothes, because I just get that yucky soured smell. So I certainly do. I am guilty of doing that, and I'm sure most people are. That seems to be like a thing that would be hard for somebody not to be guilty of. The 7th question is, wipe dirty spots on the floor with a rag and convincing yourself that you mopped. I do that. I have done that. I try to mop my floors at least 2 to 3 times a week. But on the days I don't wash it, I will spot wipe the floors, especially if there's like company coming over. So yes, I'm guilty of that. Ask your hubby to pick out, take out, or order in. No, I am not guilty of that. My husband, he works night shifts, so I cook food for him every night before he goes to work. So he'll have lunch, and during the day, if we eat out, we're all together. I don't ask him to do it. Sometimes he'll pick it up without me having to ask. But no, I don't. Sorry, my camera's shaking. But no, I don't deliberately not want to cook and ask him to take it out. No, I don't do that. I usually cook every day. 9, let the kids run around in diapers and panties, cause all their clothes are in the washer. No. I do let them run around in their diapers and panties most of the time when there's not company here, because it's just easier to clean them up after instead of having to throw dirty clothes in the washer. So giving them a bath, just stuff like that. So it's a lot easier. And if they get something on them, I can easily wipe them off with a baby wipe and stuff. It's just a lot easier to let them do that. I've been trying not to let them run around in diapers so much because, well, I have a 5-year-old. She's pretty good about wearing clothes, but my 3-year-old is not, and neither is my 2-year-old. So, yes, they run around in their panties and pull-ups a lot. And my baby, of course, he's a baby, so most of the time he doesn't have anything on but a diaper. So, yes, I am guilty of that. 10. Wash dishes by hand to avoid unloading the dishwasher. No, I am not guilty of that. Like I said, I absolutely hate washing dishes, so I will unload the dishwasher every time I have to wash dishes, every time I have to load it. Or I am guilty of just leaving clean dishes in there and then putting dirty dishes and running it again. Yes, I am guilty of that because I absolutely hate washing dishes. It's just so disgusting to me. Something about old food on plates and stuff just grosses me out. I will literally scrub a toilet with my bare hands before I'd wash a dish. Like, those were the choices. I would scrub the toilet. I absolutely hate beyond anything to have to wash dishes. It just grosses me out, and it's just disgusting. That's just how I feel about that. 11. Clean more in 10 minutes before guests arrive than you have all week. Yes. Like I said, I have 4 toddlers, so the house gets dirty easy, like pretty quickly. So if I know somebody's coming over, I will clean like there's no tomorrow to if I know they're coming over. But it's not more like 10 minutes, but like 30 minutes to an hour. I will clean for like 30 minutes to an hour and get it looking good. Dropping something on the floor and calling for your dog instead of having to clean it up. I don't have a dog, but I have cats. So if something like that happens, I don't even have to call for them. It's like they sense it and they come running and get it up themselves. So I do that with my cats. So yes, guilty of that. Number 13. Remove makeup before bed or sleep in it. I always sleep in my makeup. I know people say it's super bad for you, it clogs your pores and everything, but I sleep in my makeup every night. I take a shower. I mean, I don't deep clean my face or anything, but I do take a shower before I go to bed, so most of it will get cleaned off. But I don't scrub my face clean before I go to bed. I just don't. So no, I am guilty of sleeping in it. I absolutely despise, well, I don't actually despise it, it's just too much to deal with. I gotta get all my babies ready for bed when I'm ready to go to sleep. So washing my face just never really works out for me unless I take a shower, but that still doesn't deep clean it. So no, I do not. I do sleep in my makeup. Okay. Number 14. This one I am completely guilty numerous times over and over again. Because I have a 3-year-old. And she sleeps with me. But she has been potty trained for about 6 months now. And she hasn't had an accident in 6 months. But I am guilty of placing a blanket or a towel over a wet spot in bed instead of changing sheets in the middle of the night. Like I said, my 3-year-old sleeps with me. She's the only one that does. My other ones sleep by themselves, but my 3-year-old, she's super attached and sleeps with me. So before she was potty trained, yes, I've done that numerous times. And I did it a couple times with my oldest before she got her own bed because she's sleeping with me as well. So yes, I am guilty of that. And number 15, which will be the last one I'll do for this video, and then I will do the other 14 in the next one. This is number 50. Wear jeans multiple days in a row without washing them. Yes, I do that. I honestly, if you change your panties, it shouldn't really matter. I change my panties every day. So if you change your panties, it shouldn't matter if you wear dirty pants. But I mean, if they're like super dirty and they have stains and stuff all over them, yes, I will wash them. But if they still look clean, I will keep them on multiple days. I don't usually wear my pants for that long. I am a super comfortable person. I like my sweatpants and my pajama pants. So I don't wear jeans that much unless I actually go out in public. So they don't really get that dirty. So yes, I do that multiple days in a row. So that's part 1 of my guilty or innocent tag. And I will do part 2 right after I get done with this one. And like I said, I saw it on Kristen Lee's page. And I will leave the link to her video down below. If you like this video, please subscribe and stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching.